Thanks.
Let's bring a good friend to the show, Bank of America CEO Brian Moynihan. Great to see you, Brian. Thanks so much for starting your day with us.
Oh, it's great to be here.
All right, first off, when it comes to AI, there's a lot of kids, and you saw some of the commencement addresses as some of the kids were booing, some of the students were booing the advent of AI. They're worried it's taking away entry-level jobs and changing the marketplace. Should they be worried?
I don't think so, because these kids are highly talented. They're curious. They're learning. They can adopt these platforms. And we're hiring 4,000 kids, 2,000 summer interns, round numbers, 2,000 permanent hires starting summer this week and the permanent hires next week, consistent with what we've done in the past. And we're looking for great things from these young men and women. Great things. 500 schools. These women and men come from all those schools. They're talented. They have to harness AI and make it work for them. And that's how the approach we take at Bank of America, which is our teammates are helping us drive the AI implementation so that they'll make the company better. And if you ask our teammates what the number one thing they want to do is they want to make their job easier to do. And this is a tool they can do it. But a human has to stay in the loop to make sure it works right when it gets to certain types of activity.
So, yeah, that's a huge announcement, by the way. 4,000 interns and full-time recruits, but you have over 200,000 applications coming in.
Yeah.
So that's still going to be a hiring process. It's going to leave people out.
Yeah, we're selective, and we get a lot of talent that way. But also, we announced we hire, over 5 years we hire 8,000 kids from community colleges. We hire a lot over the next year. We'll hire another 4,000 young people between 18 and 24 not coming through that college system. So we have a broad hiring base. And when somebody starts with us, they start at $50,000 a year. The benefit load they get is about $40,000. So we want it to be a career moment for them, and they hire. That's what
I know you get this question probably at every sideline you go to and when you go shopping in the grocery store, but what should kids be majoring in? I was fascinated to see that roughly 1 in 6 college students say they've changed their major or field of study due to concerns about AI. So what do you want to see on the resume?
I want to see it, not that I do the interviewing of the kids, but what I think is important is they've done something with intensity of intellectual rigor and they're curious. Because at the end of the day, that curiosity is what we're trying to harness for the talent that we have in this country that's made this country great. So, I was a history major, and so a lot of people think that, you went to business school. Never went to business school. I went to law school, teach you how to think. And so you look across our management team, lots of different majors, lots of different backgrounds, engineers, other types of scientists, history majors, people who had traditional business backgrounds. The idea is study something deeply, learn about it, but keep that curiosity to a whole bunch of other subjects going. That's the message for kids.
That is a great message that's pretty consistent, AI aside. So let's talk about the economy right now. We have a stock market that's doing quite well, NASDAQ, as well as the stock exchange continues to soar. What concerns you about the economy?
Well, in the end of the day, what concerns me is what would slow down and have a rise in unemployment. Right now, you're seeing unemployment vary, 4.3%.
It's been holding.
We're predicted to go down a little bit, and jobs are forming enough. And without the population growth, we're okay on jobs, and that's what people are saying. The job market's in pretty good shape. So that's good, because in the end of the day, if people are employed, they have money. Now, the question of affordability, last time I was here was right after the election here in New York, and affordability questions that you and your colleagues asked me is a serious question, and it's really around housing. And obviously gas prices because of the war, but that may mitigate if the war reaches some sort of resolution. But it's around housing and it's around food. Interestingly, food prices have been stable, but housing prices are starting to get stable. And the advice I give to all the mayors I talk to, including the mayor in New York, is build more housing because it's a supply problem. And you have the right to drive supply. You don't need to add money to it. You can just permit things and make things happen faster. So affordability is an issue, but the overall economy, we have grown at 2% this year. It's down because the impacts of war. Inflation will be a little bit higher. The Fed won't change rates. But at the end of the day, the consumer spending we see, 5% in the month of May, 26 over 25. So consumers are putting money in the economy, which is a good thing. That's because they're employed.
Talk about good things. Talk about what you guys are doing with the World Cup. You're a major sponsor of the World Cup. You're sponsoring Fan Fest, and you also have a big announcement for tickets.
Yeah, today we just announced, or we will announce, that we along with FIFA, we donated $2 million, FIFA $250,000, so $2.250 million going for veterans and first responders. Free admission. There's a VetTix site that veterans run.
So $2 million for veterans and first responders to get tickets.
For access to tickets and no charge for the tickets. They'll go to that site and they'll sign up beginning soon, and the details will be put out this afternoon. But it's a really important thing because we want to give access to the games for everybody. Our sponsorship, we had 20,000 tickets we've put to clients and customers and teammates, and we're running fan fests everywhere. We're going to do a fan fest on the Mall in Washington beginning in the next week or so as part of the America's 250 celebration, and FIFA is part of that. And so we feel good about really what we're doing around the country. But this is a unique thing. We've hired about 20,000 veterans over the last 10 years or so in the company, and we'll continue to hire. We have a big military affinity group, but a thank you to the veterans of this country and the first responders is to provide these tickets.
So why was it important for you to be involved in the World Cup, and how have you teamed with David Beckham to make soccer more accessible?
So if you think about, in terms of soccer more accessible, we're doing clinics in schools. We're doing, putting soccer in schools and doing clinics. We're doing fields in places where there weren't good sort of synthetic fields that could withstand the weather and stuff like that. And importantly, we're just trying to provide access to the tickets and the games. As you think about, we also are working with USA Soccer. We've become a sponsor of them, so the soccer house in Los Angeles will be there, but more broadly, we're sponsoring that many teams they have, under 13, under 15, under 17. But I think what David sees in kids in soccer, and because of how he grew up in the game, is this academy system, the idea of getting better coaching, deeper and more organized, not for a kid, not for because it's a travel team, but for all kids looking at them.
And Brian, I don't know if you fully realize it, but how expensive it is.
It is.
And you have a goalie like Tim Howard, the best we've ever had. He said, if I was growing up today, I'm single, my mom was a single parent, I would not be able to go. I would not be able to play. And that's what you guys are addressing.
That's what we're kind of pushing the highest quality soccer as deep as we can with access for every opportunity. We always say our catch line is, what would you like the power to do? And we're the bank of opportunity, and we'll help you realize your opportunity. We're going to do more of this with soccer over time, like we do with golf with us, like we do with the other program, the running program. This is to provide access and more people doing it.
Not just about the pros. So, Brian, I'll talk to you more on radio. Thanks so much for coming in. Big announcement. Veterans, go to VetsTix right now. There's $2 million worth of tickets waiting for you. Meanwhile, thanks so much for coming in.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.